What's up, you lovely lurkers? I'm Willie, and he is Scott. And welcome to the show. Today, we're going to talk about some secrets. Secrets. A little bit of Blue Beetle, and a little bit of other movie and TV show news.
If you like our voices, you can find our faces on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, or with Honey Barbecue winning the social sauce bracket.
Let's
lurk. Okay, Willie, you're well fed, and people who are interested in comic book movies and TV shows this past week also are now well fed, because we had two big trailers, one of which is Marvel, one of which is DC. I know you know about one of them.
True.
But have you ever heard of something called Blue Beetle?
No. Is this like a follow-up to Blue Waffle?
I hope not.
Don't Google that. Don't. Unless the
Or-
Kellogg's brand shows up. I don't know.
Listen, you can Google Blue Waffle if you want, but you got to sprinkle some lemon party on top. All right? So just Google both of them. Preferably at work
Yeah.
or in front of your parents.
Yeah. I like to do it where I bring two friends, two girls, and we just, one cup.
So, Blue Beetle is an action hero in the DC universe. He is going to be played
Trauma
by
porn, apparently.
the star of Cobra Kai, or one of the stars of Cobra Kai.
Okay.
Did you ever watch that?
No.
It's really good. I think you should, especially if you liked Karate Kid growing up.
I'm seeing here, Scott, Blue Beetle, like you said, by DC, is a show named by three fictional superheroes appearing in a number of American comic books published by a variety of companies. This dates back all the way to 1939.
Are you just reading the Wikipedia page right now?
I'm a little on like a wing high right now.
Oh, okay.
It's
But
falling
the
apart.
cast is, I believe it's Xolo, Xolo, Maridueña. He's the star from
Okay.
Cobra Kai. You may have heard of this person, George Lopez, comedian, actor extraordinaire. Maybe you're familiar with somebody named Susan Sarandon, also going to be a
Never
star
heard of
in
her.
this movie.
Never. What's she
Yeah.
been in? Anything big?
I don't know, but if you time warp back, you can see who or what she's been in. Anyway, you've watched this trailer now. What do you think? Is this going to be a DC hit, or is this going to be something that James Gunn goes, "Thank you for your time. There's the door."
So it's releasing this year, and I know James Gunn has been Feige Daddy of DC for not even a year, and somehow we're gonna put out this content. I don't know if you saw the reviews of Shazam, but there is no way
I heard
in
about
hell
him.
I am going to watch that movie before it comes out on streaming. I'm not going to pay extra for that. I'm waiting for it on HBO. But the trailer, and maybe it's just that they did a good job, but the trailer looks fun. It looks interesting. But
has every other DC trailer.
Right. And the issue that I take with this movie is it's almost like the writers of these like straight to Disney Channel original films who had made like Luck of the Irish or Smart House. The people making those TV shows when we were kids, Johnny Tsunami, they were fun for us. Oh, not for you. God, you're so old. God damn it. It's like,
I've heard of none of those things.
oh, what? You've heard of none of those?
Oh, man, were they on
God,
with
Spy
Key-
Kids.
Key
Okay,
and Peele?
let's go. Spy Kids? Do you know what that is?
I do know what Spy Kids is. That
Okay.
was the movie franchise by Robert Rodriguez.
Sure. Imagine you're one
Shark
of their
Boy, Lava Girl.
Yes, you worked on those films and somebody goes, "You know what? What if I gave you real money to make a full-fledged film and we will have the best in CG visual effects, do all the graphics for you. But at the end of the day,
Okay.
it's still
I'm in.
just a shitty kids movie." That's what I think this is going to be.
I'm gonna wait for early reviews. That's my thing. I don't pre-order video games. I don't pre-order tickets to movies.
How dare you? I
Unless
am not letting you get off scot-free here, buddy. I need
mean,
your
that's
opinion.
how I usually do it.
You got to share
Doesn't
at
cost me
least what you.
anything.
How stop?
Okay, all right. I'm excited for it. It looks cool. I'm part Hispanic. I'm kind of tied to the cast because of the Latin angle. I have not
too.
read
Susan Sarandon.
more than maybe like 5 Blue Beetle comics, and I
Okay.
thought they were just okay. The character doesn't really do anything for me. I don't like his look. I don't like his name. I don't like your stupid face.
Fuck this guy.
But-
I'm gonna see it just for the rage.
I'm a sucker for trailers. I am. I always have been. And this trailer made me want to see this movie.
Yeah,
I don't
same.
have to really see it in theaters, but if it gets good reviews, if it gets good hype, maybe we go see it. Just say we saw it. Maybe we do it for the show.
I'll see it because I like seeing movies.
Now, on the other side of the comic book spectrum, we've got Secret Invasion, which looks to be very Samuel L. Jackson heavy. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. But we're also going to have Emilia Clarke, who,
Hubba hubba.
let's just look at Willie's face. Just look at it. Kobe Smulders of How I Met Your Mother fame. Ben Mendelsohn returning. Olivia Colman, the Queen. Martin Freeman returning. Don Cheadle returning. And Kingsley Ben-Adir. He's still a deer, but he been a deer too.
Yeah. He be a deer. He been a deer. He also be a deer. I think this was sent to me earlier in the week in one of the group chats that I have. After seeing this trailer, my immediate response is this looks like the best thing Disney has put out since Disney Plus. Loki didn't hook me immediately in the trailer.
Okay.
WandaVision I was going to see because it was the inaugural show. So
Sure.
everybody
Yeah,
was
that
going to
makes
watch
sense.
it. Wasn't in love with it, but I saw this trailer and I immediately thought this is Nick Fury as James Bond. This is Nick Fury
Yes.
as
It's very
in
Winter
Mission Impossible.
Soldier-esque.
This looks gritty and dark and rough, and it feels grounded in realism in a way that the entire MCU has just gone off the rails, and I needed something that felt tangible, not just a CG person in a CG room where they're not there. That chair that they're on, that's not really there. This feels like he's really there.
They had enough money that they could CG in the chair rather than just put in a regular chair. No. We have to spend this.
We have to do this, guys. Put the real chair in frame because I need a visual reference. But we'll take it out and then we'll put it back in.
It's being compared to like a Cold War thriller, which I don't know. Like, I'm gonna take the opposite route of you. Obviously, I'm gonna see it because I'm a sucker for the MCU, but they're not really breaking any new ground with this, in my opinion, other than what they didn't show in the trailer. To go back to Cold War spy type thing, they've done that in Winter Soldier. They kind of did it every single time S.H.I.E.L.D. has been a part of any of the MCU shows or movies. Like, it just feels like a retread. And I hate that for Samuel L. Jackson. What I do think is going to be very exciting is that we are going to get introduced to the Skrulls. And
Right.
for people who are not aware, the Skrulls are shape-shifting, mimicking alien race. And basically, from what I've read, they are mad at Samuel L. Jackson because he did not keep a promise. And so they want to infiltrate the world and take over the Earth.
Are the Skrulls the bad guys? Because I thought the Skrulls were
Good question.
I thought
that's
they
a
were
really
good.
good question. So Ben Mendelsohn is the first guy that we get introduced to as Tal-Shiar.
Sure.
Yeah.
We saw him in Captain Marvel. Yep.
Yeah. And it was kind of a surprise because everybody in the comics thinks of the Skrulls as the bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
So for them to just kind of be displaced, trying to find a home of their own, it was kind of a nice twist. This is going to introduce us to the Skrulls that everybody is afraid of in the comics or / excited for. Because what do you do when anybody can have your face and replace you and you have no way to test? You have no way to find out who's who or what's what and at what level of the government have they infiltrated.
I know it. I know what we do. So, Scott, how much more would you love this show if Nicolas Cage shows up wearing the face of John Travolta
I knew you were going to say that, and
as a gay
I'm
man?
in.
Now, you like to play characters. I like to play characters, or at least we watch shows, and sometimes we just feel connected. We feel connected to those moments. So, while I was sick in bed, I didn't want to start something new. When you're sick, you don't want to like invest in a new show. No, is it?
Nah, just you.
I like
Just
to
you.
return to my fan favorites. Oh, you guys get it. You just don't look at the wings in the back. And I just got into rewatching New Girl. And my immediate
Jess.
response to my partner was, I'm Schmidt. And she goes, you're Nick.
Now.
I was like, how dare you?
I think you've actually reminded me more of Schmidt. And not like you're a Schmidt. I'm just saying like your mannerisms and everything remind me of Schmidt a lot. But for her to call you a Nick might be like, you guys might need to talk about that before you walk down the aisle.
It's a big deal. It is a big deal. So I need to know, who do you think you are? Yes.
I'm not the main character, but I definitely love a good mess around. And Nassim Pedrad is very attractive.
All right. Now, what was your favorite show growing up? Sitcom where there were characters that had their type.
I mean, give me an age category because, I've liked a lot of shows.
Young enough that I would know, but not too old to where the Iceland hasn't seen it yet.
I guess the most defining show for me is Lost.
Okay.
Lost is the show that I love to this day and is probably my favorite TV series. There are some, contenders that could replace it, but I'm going to say Lost.
I have seen some episodes. So I want to go out on a limb and make a guess as to who I think you are.
Okay.
I'm not going to take the low blow approach, the just, on the face of it. I'm not going to call you Hugo. I know everybody wants to say Scott's just Hurley. No. That's racist.
I mean, while I was watching it, I did weigh 300 pounds. So
That's not funny.
why'd you laugh, asshole?
Okay, but I do think that you would be the type that I just feel like you're endearing enough to want to work your ass off. You're not going to be Jack.
Nope.
You're
Jack,
not
Jack
gonna-
had problems.
You're not going to be Desmond. I think you're Michael Dawson.
Who?
He dies pretty early.
Oh.
Isn't he the
Which one? Michael? The guy with the kid?
Yeah. Yep. He tries so
don't
hard,
think-
Scott.
He does try. He tries so hard and got so far, but in the end, like the ending of Lost, it doesn't even matter. No, honestly, I thought myself not just in looks or in DNA. I honestly thought Hurley and I were very similar in terms of like I just wanted to get along with everybody, and I definitely would have been in the closet hoarding food, but wanting to share it
Right.
as a cook or a chef would. And I said dude a lot. You know, my vocabulary wasn't huge at the time.
Just you.
Still not, but still. Much more hair up here. Can you think, because we've known each other a long time. Honestly, like, I have always thought Willie acts so much like whoever writes for Schmidt, and like the way that actor interprets the character. I've honestly, like, if anybody could see him outside of this, you would kind of feel the same way. But can you think of a show that, or some character where I kind of feel that way to you? You're like, man, you know, you really remind me of this person from this show or this movie.
Yes.
Go ahead, I'll wait.
Without a doubt. And I only have my small subset to go off of here.
I know.
You are 100% Chandler Bing. Intensely caring about others, witty, has a joke before somebody is done saying the thing that's coming out of their mouth. You are 10 steps ahead of somebody. Nobody can ever catch you on a pun. And that to me was Chandler Bing.
Slight overreaction from time to time.
A little bit. Struggled with the ladies.
Yes, this is also true. But we got there. We did it. I'm only like 3 weeks away.
So close, man. We could do this.
I know. Yes. All right. Well, there's some other things I would like to talk about, but I think we're going to save it for another time because, like, Willie and I need to get lined up here with our shows that we're watching. But I recommend Bad Batch. Just finished. Ties in with The Mandalorian this season. Also ties in with the last 3 movies of the Star Wars Jedi Skywalker trilogy. Highly recommend. Check it out. Pentaveret. If you like Mike Myers and remember who he is, he used to do these movies where he played several characters like Austin Powers, like the Love Guru, like
not age well.
So I Married an Axe Murderer. He plays more characters. He makes more inside jokes, but it's a little bit more up to date. Okay. Highly recommend.
And I am
So-
watching Succession.
You fuck off.
It's good.
And with that, thank you so much for hanging out with us today.
Please rate and review wherever you lurk.
Remember, be kind to one another.
And we'll see you next week.